Welcome back, everybody. I'm so excited to share with you one of my favorite recipes of all time, and that is the best chocolate cake ever. I stumbled across this recipe a while back on the internet, and it was actually titled Swedish chocolate cake. Now, I have never been to Sweden. I don't have any Swedish friends, so I don't know how legit this recipe is. All I know is that it is one of the best things I have ever tasted, and it's not like your traditional chocolate cake. It's fudgy and gooey in the middle and has this crackly top, and yeah, it's very easy to make, and it turns out perfect every single time. So, without further ado, let's start making the best chocolate cake ever. Okay, so while the cake is in the oven baking, I thought it'd be fun to do a little book review segment of this video. So I'm in the middle of like 5 different books. I have a problem, and I just wanted to tell you about them. But my problem is actually I have not finished any of the books, so I don't know if I could call this a book review. I'm just gonna share what I'm reading, what I think about it, and yeah, let me know if you have read any of these books and what you think of them, what your thoughts are. Before I get started, let me just say my little background history with reading. So growing up as a kid, I loved reading. I loved reading fiction. But then as I got older, high school, college, kind of become really busy and you feel like you don't have time anymore. And so I kind of only would read what would be required for school or anything. But then I became a mom, and ironically, that's when you feel like you have the least amount of time. But becoming a mom, I realized how it can sometimes feel lonely, challenging, and I don't have a ton of mom friends in my life to give me like good tips or advice or encouragement. So I was like, I need to read motherhood books. So I got a ton of books, and yeah, it's taking me a long time to get through them, but it is what it is, and hopefully eventually I finish these, and then maybe I can do like a real book review on them. So first book is Risen Motherhood. It's called Risen Motherhood, Gospel Hope for Everyday Moments. And so I saw this one recommended a ton on Instagram, and it's basically just takes all these different parts of motherhood and it applies the gospel to them. For example, gospel in our marriage, gospel in our birth experience, gospel in our self-care, gospel in our postpartum body image, and our food choices, traditions, stuff like that. And yeah, I really like this. I'm actually almost done with it. I should just finish it. It's super encouraging, easy read, very relatable, and just gives you like that, I don't know, honey on your soul when you feel weary kind of thing. But yeah, I kind of stopped picking it up because I felt very encouraged. I feel like I didn't need to reach for the encouragement anymore, but I probably do need the rest of it and should finish this. Okay, next book is For the Love of Discipline. By the way, these are not all parenting motherhood books. A lot of them are, but not all of them. The subtitle is When the Gospel Meets Tantrums and Timeouts. So I got this after my daughter turned 1. I felt like I saw a lot of her toddler personality coming out, and I don't know what to think about like discipline or how do I handle this. Anyways, I like barely started it, but I thought it was so good. I don't know, discipline is something you never want to like think about or read. It doesn't seem like a fun topic, but I really need to finish this because so far it was so good. I feel like even if you're not a parent, just like being a child of God. It talks about the way like God disciplines us, and the whole premise of this is disciplining like through the gospel and biblically, obviously. So yeah, I don't know. I'd love to hear your thoughts if anybody read this, because I'm not very far, but so far I thought it was really good. The next one, I never thought I would see this book title on my nightstand. Oh crap, potty training. Everything modern parents need to know to do it once and do it right. I don't have much to say about this, just that I need to potty train soon, and I wanted to do it once and do it right, and I saw a lot of people recommend this, so yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you've done this method. It seems pretty straightforward and logical, so I think I'm just gonna follow it to a T, but I don't know anything about potty training, and it seems kind of daunting. I'm honestly dreading it. Actually, the book did say do not tell people on the internet that you're about to start potty training, because they'll just give you unsolicited advice, which that's basically what I'm doing. So yeah, I am a first-time mom though, so I know nothing. So just tell me your potty training tips, because I'm scared. I don't want to potty train. I don't want to potty train, but you have to, and I think it'll be okay. We all end up using the potty, so there's that. Okay, the next one is probably the one I'm most excited about. And that is Lord of the Rings. So Fellowship of the Ring, that's the first one. And this is actually fiction, which I really struggle feeling not guilty reading this, because I just feel like, what am I doing with my life? Is this helpful? This just feels not very like practical. But my husband says, you know, sometimes fiction is good for your creativity, inspiration, so I'm just rolling with that one. But yeah, I don't know. Little backstory on my Lord of the Rings journey. So I recently watched all of the movies for the first time per my husband's request. I did not want to. I always thought it just looked weird and creepy, and not really into fantasy, but somehow I watched all like 11 plus hours of it. It's so long, and I have to admit, I was hooked. I was inspired. I was moved. It's like, it is weird and creepy, and I don't know, not for everybody, but I loved the biblical themes. I thought it was so well done. It was very inspirational. It's like this epic tale of courage and selflessness, and yeah, so then I was like, I feel like I need to read the books. I mean, it's Tolkien, it's a classic. So my husband got them for me for my birthday, all 3 of them, including The Hobbit. I honestly don't know how long it'll take me to finish this, because it is very long, and truth be told, so it looks like I'm in the middle, but I did skip a ton, because oh my goodness, the beginning is like so much Shire talk, stuff about the hobbits, like history, and like I'm just like, okay, get me to the adventure, get me when the journey starts. And so I'm kind of like perusing, and then by the time it really starts, it's like the middle. So yeah, and it's still a little slow, I will admit, but I really don't think I'm gonna go back and read the beginning, because I don't know, I don't have time for that. Okay, I don't think I need to know all that Hobbit history. All right, that was my informal janky book review. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you have read any of these, what your thoughts are on them, or if there's a book you think I need to read, whether about parenting, motherhood, literally anything. Let me know, because I should probably finish these, but I would love to also add to the growing stack on my nightstand. Okay, let's check on the chocolate cake, because it is starting to smell so good. Okay, so the cake is out of the oven, and I foolishly tried to like pick it off the parchment paper, which was completely unnecessary and broke the cake in half. So do not do that. I did not need to do that. I honestly could have just left it in this, but I was trying to be fancy and put it on a cake stand and stuff. So it is what it is. It's fine. I also just sprinkled powdered sugar on it. You definitely don't need the extra sugar, but it just makes it look pretty. Ooh. This is, oh my goodness, do you see this? That looks so good. Okay, I also deem it very necessary to serve this with vanilla ice cream. I think the combo is literally perfect. Ooh, it is cooked to perfection. I'm not making this up. I think this is my favorite recipe ever. It's like kind of like a brownie and a cake, but not a brownie. It's like way better. I don't know how to explain it. Make sure you don't overcook it. You want to make sure it stays like gooey and fudgy on the inside, and the top, oh my gosh, it's like perfectly crackly, perfectly sweet. It's perfection. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you make this cake and love it. I'll put the recipe in the description, and also let me know what book you are currently reading, because I would love to know. Why don't we, Primrose? Yeah. Can you say bye?
Bye.
Bye. Can you wave? Bye. That's so cute.